Hi, I'm Brent Butler with Masterplans.com. Today I'll be talking about immigration visa business plans, specifically what marginality is and how to satisfy the U.S. government's marginality requirements. Marginality primarily matters for E-2 visa applicants. The E-2 visa enables foreign business owners from one of America's 80-plus treaty countries to work in America for 2 years. The E-2 visa can then be renewed kind of indefinitely. First, what is marginality? A marginal business is one that only supports you and your family and doesn't contribute much to the American economy. If you move to the US, sell something out of your home, and you don't have any office space or employees, your business is probably marginal. Yes, you're making money, but that money isn't really going back into the US economy. You probably won't meet USCIS's marginality requirement. You want to be better than marginal, and that's pretty easy. You just have to make enough money within your first few years to support yourself, if you're the E-2 visa applicant, and at least one other full-time employee who isn't a relative. Even better, if you're paying several employees as well as rent on an office space. In other words, do your business, just do it at a slightly larger scale. Even though meeting the marginality requirements sounds pretty simple, most immigration visa applicants don't realize how important it is. And you need a solid business plan to demonstrate that your business is not marginal. Without a business plan that proves you exceed the requirements, your visa could get denied, or you could get an RFE, request for evidence. And in today's political climate, getting an immigration visa is harder than ever. It's tricky because marginality is subjective. And in recent years, USCIS has gotten even more strict about what it means. For example, a restaurant owner in Maine was forced to close after 9 years in business when USCIS said it had become marginal and rejected the owner's E-2 renewal. Protect yourself by making sure your business isn't marginal, even if it's been in operation for a long time. Ideally, your visa application or renewal will be approved, and you'll be able to come to America or continue to stay here. In order to meet the marginality requirements, you need to demonstrate that your business will create one or more full-time jobs in the first few years. The easiest way to do this is to create a business plan. Your business plan should include a description of your product or service, details about your target market and competitors, a brief summary of your qualifications, a marketing plan, and a 5-year financial forecast, as well as any supporting documents like a lease agreement for your office. The financial section of your business plan is where you list your forecasted revenue over the next 5 years and how soon you'll be able to afford paying a full-time employee or several. You don't have to hire a lot of employees or pay them huge salaries. Maybe you'll just hire one full-time office manager and one full-time salesperson in addition to yourself as CEO. Theoretically, that's enough to satisfy the marginality requirement. Your financial forecast is also where you want to include costs you'll pay for office supplies, equipment, land or office space, and other assets and expenses. These expenditures help support the economy of your local community, which is what USCIS wants to see. The government doesn't want to grant someone a visa if they're going to be a drain on the system. Instead, your business should support other businesses and create American jobs. That gives you the best shot at getting your visa application approved. If you aren't comfortable with creating financial projections, work with an accountant or hire the business plan professionals at Masterplans. Thankfully, a solid business plan can address marginality head on and prevent an RFE or a denial. One client of ours, seeking an E-2 visa, had founded an architecture firm, but they weren't planning on having any full-time employees, just some freelance draft technicians. That would not have flown with USCIS. So we use hours per project per draft technician to compute how many full-time hires that would equate to, which we showed in the payroll forecast. And voila, success. Well, that's it for this time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the market.